What's up, everybody? Just coming to you quickly. My name is Steve Loney, and we're going to have a great conversation. Just want to share some stuff with you. Hope y'all had a phenomenal Christmas. Everybody had a good time with your friends, your family, your loved ones, and kept the main objective, which is love, which is Christ, what he was born and what he lived for, was to we can come together and what? Love each other, because by us loving each other, it's representation of who he was. But today we came together because we want to share with you some up and coming things that we're going to be doing real soon. And my name again is Steve Loney, and I am on a mission and on assignment to empower and inspire us as men. And so we're about to launch a new community for men from all over, regardless if you far or near, called Rise. And tomorrow is my birthday. And tomorrow I want to spend time giving the gift of our community to others. So we're going to talk a little bit about what that looks like. We want to invite men, whether if you are men or you know of a man, you want to have them in the room. And so I've already dropped the information in the chat. So you can actually click there and actually tap in with us and register to be there with us. And today I have a good friend of mine. And actually he's going to be a part of the information. He's going to be dropping some gems tomorrow, but I just want to have a conversation with him in here live, just to let you guys know what's happening and why you want to be in that room. All right. And so just let you know tomorrow, go ahead and book your calendar for 10 a.m. to be on Zoom. Our web platform, if you're watching it here, please tap in. Once you register, we'll make sure you have that information on where to check us out. But we want to talk about it a little bit, just to give you a little tidbit, also a trailer, I guess you would say, why you want to be in the room. All right. So today, y'all want to help me welcome my good friend, Mr. Glenn Brown. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, Lonnie, and happy birthday, man. I know it's tomorrow, but pre-happy birthday.
Well, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Now, for those who may have had birthdays around this time of year, it's going to be bittersweet, depend on your family. And I can truly say, hey, it wasn't always the best of times as far as having a birthday so close to Christmas. You can either get it for your birthday or you can get it on your birthday. Whatever you want to do on Christmas, on your birthday. So you just got to pick and choose. So some of us feel like we may have got it wrong, but it's all good.
All right.
No doubt, man. But man, so glad to have you here, man. I just want to take a moment of your time. I know you got some great things you're doing, but I just want to have a conversation about what Rise is about, and also why you're a part of what we're doing as we celebrate, as we bring forth the community. But if you can't, just let people know who is Glenn, what do you do, and just how you impact others.
Well, my name is Glenn Brown, as Lonnie stated, and I've been a mental health counselor now for over 20 years. And secondary profession, RN, the nurse. And as a mental health counselor, I can say I have seen just about some of everything. And I'm hard to surprise. Let's just put it that way. I've worked with a little bit of everything. And I do have private practice. And a lot of times I'm working with people who have come up against certain obstacles and aren't sure why. So a lot of times we have to do some digging, and in the process, sometimes it becomes uncomfortable for people because, counseling can be uncomfortable. Sometimes you have to face some things about, yourself that you may not like. And sometimes you may have to talk about some things in the past that are uncomfortable, but are necessary in order for you to overcome those obstacles. So that's what I'm here for, because people want to succeed. And again, sometimes people get stuck, or people get to a place where they're looking back instead of looking forward, or they get into a place where they're ruminating. They're just stuck in one place and they just need help to get past that obstacle. So that's me. That's what I'm here for. And that's what I do.
Man, I'm so honored to have you here, man, because a lot of times we get, especially as men, we're doers. We believe in see the goal, go out there and run at it. But we have to equip ourselves on the whole, man, not just one side of things, because we can be doing good and still feel like we're falling back. Exactly. And it's not always everything got to be physical. So it's so important when I'm in conversations and in times you've been in the rooms with me and everybody seems like we have to cut it short, because once we peel back the layers, we start realizing, man, this is how important our mental psyche is in everything we do. And so, man, this is going to be a big conversation tomorrow, man. So let me just ask you, what is that you see and why they need to be paying attention to this conversation tomorrow?
We good to go?
Yeah, I think I gotta get my charge. You go ahead and talk.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like I said, people get stuck, and people have goals and ambitions that they want to achieve, and that's one of the things that make you a healthy individual, able to achieve your goals and ambitions. And when you can't do that, and you get to a place in life where you feel stuck, that's uncomfortable and that's unpleasant. Everybody wants to reach their full potential. In order to do that, you have to meet challenges that look bigger than you. You have to face challenges that look bigger than you. Those are there to stretch you, to show you what your true potential is, because we don't know what our true potential is. But those challenges stretch us and they force us to reach our true potential. Sometimes in the process, though, you need somebody to come alongside you, offer you some guidance. And again, sometimes there are things in the past that people get stuck on. Could be, parenting issues with your parents. Could be trauma, things that have happened to you in the past, and they keep resurfacing at different points in your life. So these are things, like I said, sometimes present obstacles for people, and people need a professional to come alongside them and just help them take a deep look, ask the right questions, offer guidance in order to navigate beyond, those traumas. And a lot of times we put up safeguards when we have unpleasant experiences, and we keep good things out. Well, safeguards are there to protect us so that we don't experience the same hurt repeatedly. But they can also keep good things out when they're overused. And sometimes people put up safeguards to protect them from harmful things, but they also keep out good things, things that we want to let in. So these are the things that we talk about. These are the things that we address. And when people become aware, a lot of times that gives them what they need to move forward.
That's good, man. Hey, that was spot on, man. Because something I learned in counseling, man. I've had some sound counseling from people who actually are licensed and who really understand the value of what counseling is. Because what I've found about counseling is not that it gives you the answer, but help you to find the answer
Exactly.
within you.
That's right.
It's like, that's good.
Exactly. Exactly. It's asking the right questions. And a lot of times when you're answering those questions, you're getting the answer. You're giving yourself the answer. A lot of times,
Mm,
just asking the right questions and let people listen, let people hear themselves. And I tell you the other thing, Steve, one thing I found out, and one thing I try to teach people when I'm mentoring, it's very important it's going to sound strange, it's very important to hear what people are not saying. Okay? Yeah,
mm,
the silence speaks. Silence speaks.
mm,
Sometimes things that people are not saying is very important. Like they say they don't say things sometimes because they don't trust you yet, because they're new in the relationship. But sometimes they don't
mm,
say things because they don't realize,
mm,
that they don't realize that something's missing. Or a lot of
mhm.
times people don't say things because they buried it deep inside. But anyway, so that's a whole, that can do a whole session on that.
Man.
But what people are not saying is oftentimes just as important as what they do say.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. That's why you got to be in the room. I don't want to let all the cats out the bag tomorrow. Just come expecting that we're not just going to just talk around it. We're going to talk directly to
Mhm.
what we're talking about. I told all the speakers and those who are going to be a part of this event tomorrow, be prepared to undump the bag. What I mean by that is don't just talk to us
Mhm.
with things that kind of lead us to something else. Like you ever buy a book or you buy something and that person just give you enough just to buy the next thing.
Mhm.
No, we were going to give you the essence. If you want to cook this is the ingredients to get this food right here. So we want to give you this, that. And so we're going to Glenn's going to be coming tomorrow with some sound ways of how you can deal with life and deal with trauma and deal with other things. Even think about this. Every area of life, each stage has its goods, but it also has its bad, and sometimes all in the same time.
Mhm.
Sometimes you may be getting a promotion,
Mhm.
and that's a good thing, but it can also be a bad thing because guess what? Everything in your life is going to change.
Mhm. That's
So
right.
how do
Right.
you deal through that?
Mhm. Yeah.
So we need to talk about and prepare ourselves to deal with life as it shifts. As you get older, your health, your parents, and everything around your children, whatever you're facing, it has both sides, double edged. So how do we face these things and be successful in order to be our best version of ourselves? How do we prepare ourselves in the front end versus getting in it and now we're trying to figure it out? This is important. So Glenn, let me just ask you, man, anything you want to give the people about, what you think is so important for why they need to be here, what would you say?
Well, if you want to move forward in life, I mean, and we should all be moving forward in life. It doesn't matter how old you get. Really, you should be progressing. And if you want to be able to clear the way that maybe there have been some things that you might have going on in your life, and we may not talk about it specifically, but there may be something that come up that might just give you the answer. And I'd be happy. Also, we can talk about it tomorrow. If there are questions that people might have, either they want to ask online or personally, if it's something private, I'll be here to help you do that too.
Yeah, man. And this is what we're talking about. What is Rise? I'm glad you asked the question because some of you are like, what's that about? Rise is a community of men that's striving in the same direction to find our purpose, find out what God's plan for our life so we can maximize it, live full and die empty. Make sure that you are equipped with not just you yourself, but have a group of other men who want to see you win. And this is what we're about. Rise stands for resilience, impact. Also, we strive to empower. That's what RISE stands for. It's not this men just want to have a good time, but men who are on a mission. That's why you need to be here. Tap onto that information I dropped in the chat. It's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Share with other men. If you're a mother, send it to your son. Have them be on this call because a lot of us want a community that we can feel comfortable enough that we can trust that what they're giving us is want to see our best interests in heart. And that's what we're on. So to tap in, be a part of what we're talking about, please share with